welcome back to a cozy weekend vlog. First things first, I just have to acknowledge that my voice sounds really rough right now. I have been sick all week and just haven't been able to shake this cold that I've had, but I just really wanted to pick up the camera this weekend. So I really hope my voice doesn't deter you from watching this video. I'm gonna try my best to make it sound as normal as possible, but I just wanted to acknowledge that yes, I know my voice sounds rough, so I'm so sorry about that. So today it's Saturday morning and my husband is gonna be working today and tomorrow, and so I just felt like picking up the camera and feeling a little bit less alone. One of my favorite things to do on the weekends is to watch cozy vlogs, cleaning, reading, baking, anything cozy on YouTube. And so I think my goal today is to try to make a video that would give you guys that same comforting, nostalgic feel. But to be honest, the reason, if you look back at my latest video, for those few that do watch my videos, I have not posted in months. And to be quite honest, it is because I compare myself so often to other creators that I look up to that have the perfect aesthetic, the perfect camera quality, the perfect edits that I feel like I could never attain. And I look back at my videos that I have made on YouTube and I just feel not enough and discontent. And so I did put down my camera for a while with YouTube and focus more on Bookstagram and TikTok because I feel like those are a little bit more attainable for the time that I have and the quality of my videos that I know how to make. That's just me being completely honest. But I finally have realized done is better than perfect, and that is something that I've never really been able to do or implement in my life because I am such a perfectionist. So this video is my experiment at trying to do YouTube with no big goals, no expectation of getting tons of views or followers or subscribers or anything like that, but just making a video that makes me happy and hopefully makes the people that watch my videos happy. And I'm not going to pressure myself about perfect edits or perfect camera quality or even how I look on camera, because those are the things that I obsess over and I end up not posting videos because of that. So with that said, friends, get cozy, get a comfy blanket, grab your favorite drink, and let's dive into the video. The first thing that I want to do today is clean my house. I've only made a few videos on YouTube, but if you did watch those and you noticed, I am in a new house now. So me and my husband have been living in this new house for about a month and a half now, I think. And we've absolutely loved it. It's been wonderful. We still have a lot of things we want to do, decorations and home projects and stuff, which has honestly been so fun. But I want to do a hard reset on the house this weekend. I've been sick and my sister got married this past weekend. So life has been crazy and I haven't had a lot of time to dedicate to the house. So let's start with cleaning the house. And then hopefully my plans for the rest of the day are I would love to get some reading done. I am reading Blackmore by Julianne Donaldson. It's a kind of sister book to Edenbrook by Julianne Donaldson, which I read a couple weeks ago, and it was like an Infinity Star read, my top read of the year so far. And this book is not in any way connected, but it's a very similar Queen Regency proper romance, and it's written by the same author as Edenbrook, so I had to pick that up. So I'm reading that one right now. I'm about 40% of the way through, I think, and I'm enjoying it. So I want to get some headway through that book. Then I want to do some cozy hobbies. I want to do some meal planning, maybe some cozy coloring in my coloring book, some journaling, just things like that. So it's going to be a chatty, cozy vlog. So I think I've chatted your ear off enough. Let's get to some cleaning. notification. I've just finished cleaning the house and I actually feel like I made a ton of headway in about like an hour maybe. So I feel so much better getting it clean, and it's one of those things I never want to do on the weekends. And then as soon as I do it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did that. So, hang on, I think Winnie wants to say hi to you guys. She just got her surgery to be spayed on this past Tuesday. So she has to wear her cone of shame. And so, I'm sorry, she looks so pitiful and I feel so sad for her. Okay, go lay over there. So the book that I've been listening to while I've been cleaning this morning is called Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandana. I read The Society of Irregular Witches, I think, but I read that one, I think, a couple years ago, and I really loved it. It was classic cozy vibes, more of a fall book. But this one, to me, feels so much more springy, and I absolutely love it. I don't own a copy of this book, so I'll pop the cover on the screen. But this cover is just absolutely adorable and so all things cozy. I have been loving, honestly, the book just as much as the cover. I'm only like 15% of the way through it, but it's really good so far. It's clean, no language so far. Now, the first book, I remember, I think it did have a little bit of language, and it did have a spice scene that I was able to skip. I would give it like 2.5 out of 5 like spice peppers, so it wasn't anything crazy, but it definitely wasn't closed door. So I'm really hoping that this one's a little bit cleaner, if not very skippable, because that's what I will plan to do with it. But there hasn't been any language so far that I remember, or anything. Like, there's not really a romance plot yet. So I'm still very early on in the book, but I'm really loving it. It is about a witch named Sarah who ends up losing her magical powers because she tries to save her, I think, her great aunt who had passed away, and so she brings her back to life, and that's against like the witch's rules. So she ends up losing all of her magical powers, and so she's kind of grieving the loss of that and trying to get her magic back while running this beautiful inn. And I just absolutely love the way the inn is described and just the like whimsy of it, and honestly the writing in this book is really beautiful. So I don't think that was a spoiler. I'm pretty sure that all of everything I just said was on the back of the book, but I will keep you guys updated on that book. But I'm really enjoying it. So now that I'm done cleaning, I think I want to go read for a little bit. So let's grab our book. Let me grab it, I'll be right back. So this is Blackmore, the book that I was telling you guys about in the earlier clip. So I think I'm gonna grab this and read a little bit of it, and then maybe after that we will dive into some baking and meal prep for the week. Just read to, I think, almost 50% of Blackmore, and I'm really enjoying it. This one's a little bit slower than Edenbrook was, I think, so it's taking me a little bit longer to get into it and get interested in it, but I really do like it, and I like Julianne Donaldson's writing style, and I'm also enjoying that this one is more of a gothic Regency romance, whereas Edenbrook was more of just had a little bit of a lighter feel, like more humor involved and a little bit more heavy on the romance, but more of like the sweet sides of romance. Whereas this one is a little bit more angsty. It's also more of a slow burn, but I think that as I continue to read more of this one, I'm going to really get into the romance of it. So I'm excited, but I'm enjoying it. I think now I am going to go do some meal prep for the week. I, last week for the first time, made some basically like egg bites that are like the Starbucks ones. I just got a recipe off of Pinterest, and also my friend, she makes them for her and her husband, and they both love them. And so I really wanted to try them to have a little bit more of a healthier breakfast in the morning. So we loved those last week. They turned out really well. So I'm gonna make another batch of those for this coming week. And then we might get up to some baking. I'm trying to decide if I want to bake something today. So we may do that, but let's go make the egg bites and then we'll see what we get up to next. Okay, we're back, guys. I have my egg bites in the oven. I hope they're going to be good. I tried a little bit of a different recipe this time, and it's only my second time ever making them, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself, but I do hope they're good. They should be out in just a few minutes, and I will show them to y'all, and maybe we can taste one together. But now that I have that done, I think there are two other things that I want to do today. One, I want to do a cozy hobby. So whether that be like a coloring book, I have a really cute coloring book that I might do, or to be honest, I have so many hobbies that I want to get into, but I don't know how. Like I've tried to crochet so many countless times. I just can't get the hang of it, but I don't want to give up, and I think I might just need to find the right learning style that works for me. So I might try crocheting again. And if I do that, the other thing that I want to do today is, if you have watched any of my videos, you've probably seen me talk about the Anne of Green Gables books and movies. Well, I rented the movies, which are really hard to find, the 1985 versions, from the library, and I just watched the first one the other night, and I kind of want to pop on the second one and maybe like try crocheting while I watch it, do some coloring while I watch it, just as a cozy ambiance. It is like 3 hours at least, so we might not finish all of it, but I kind of want to do that and just have like a cozy little crafting afternoon. So I think it's about 2 o'clock now. So we'll do that and we'll see what else we find to do later on today. Okay, here are the egg bites straight out of the oven. I think that they're gonna be fine. That one did like run over a little bit, but overall, I think once they kind of dry out a little bit and cool off, I think that they're gonna be yummy. This is one of my favorite coloring books. The brand is Coco Waya. you all the way. I've done a good bit of my coloring book and I watched a good bit of my movie too. And let's see, I'll show you guys how far I've gotten on my coloring sheet. I haven't finished it all the way, but I'm doing this cute little ice cream parlor. And I really like the way it turned out. I love this book. Also, I'm sorry my dishwasher is on and I hope you can hear me okay. But I love this book and I have the autumn version of it and I just really love it. It's such a comforting, relaxing little hobby to do. So I had a lot of fun doing that this afternoon. And of course, I love anytime I get to rewatch Anne of Green Gables, any of them. And the second one is definitely my favorite. So it's been so nice and relaxing. I do think I am gonna end the video off here. It has been such a fun and relaxing day. It really has. And I'm gonna treat this video as a trial run. I'm not gonna promise any consistent videos or anything until I see how I feel after editing this and everything, because I think it's such an important thing to have life balance with technology. And I have found myself getting really burnt out recently with all the things I try to juggle with Bookstagram and TikTok and everything, and trying to be everywhere all at once and so consistently. It's just honestly not realistic for me. So it's been really hard for me to finally get to the point where I acknowledge that and I'm honest with myself. And now that I have, I feel like I'm ready to actually come back to YouTube and be consistent in whatever way that ends up being. So it may not be very often, I don't know. I'm gonna see how this goes. And you know, it doesn't matter who watches it or how many likes it gets or anything like that. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you've been able to relax with me, and I hope that my voice has not bothered you guys too much. But I hope that wherever you are right now, whatever time it is, you are having a great day, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye.